April 15th in Ottawa at the office of the Professional Institute of the Public Service. I'm talking to the acting president of the Institute, Gary Corbett, about layoffs that have just been announced at the National Research Council. What is the size of these layoffs, and do you expect more?
Well, these particular layoffs are linked to the government's seems to be ongoing attack on the public sector science. Over the last number of years, the government has not supported science. It has not increased the foundation for infrastructure, and this is just another nail in the coffin that the government has been applying to science in general in the public sector.
You've got 30 members that are laid off in this round of announcements, and you've had more in the past, in the recent past, and I think you're anticipating more in the future, correct?
Well, we're anticipating that the government, as it goes through a strategic review, will announce more and more layoffs, or the privatization of some outfits that the government currently has under its umbrella. Now, in fairness, the government will try to manage this by attrition. The layoffs will take place, death by attrition. At the same time, they will also try their best to find positions for the people who will be affected. But in the big picture, the capacity for Canada to do science, public science, is still diminished. And when you compare what's happening to places like the United States or even China and the current economic conditions, it's not helping to stimulate the economy, and it's not helping to position Canada in an area where it can be innovative and protect society.
Why is public science so important to to getting the economy going again?
Well, it's certainly important when you consider the infrastructure that has to be built. You need engineers, you need scientists to look at new materials, for example. It's also important when you consider the things that public science is good for in terms of guarding the public and protecting the legislation and creating the legislation with new and emerging diseases, with new technology such as nanotechnology. You need someone to understand, and you need a capacity in the government to be able to write the legislation. Food safety is another good example, or water safety. I mean, all of these legislations are written for government by public scientists or people who work in public science. So you need to have that capacity, and it's about protecting the public, and that's what public scientists do best: protect the public good.
So the layoffs at the National Research Council really contradict a stimulus strategy.
Well, they certainly don't help. You need scientists, public scientists, as I said, work in the public good. They don't work for profit. In the NRC, it's a very old and respected organization, and their goals were to help to innovate and to make more economical and make more productive the science done in Canada. But the layoffs don't help in terms of making Canada more innovative, more innovation in Canada.
Thank you very much, Gary Corbett.
You're welcome.